Hello Aquarius, and welcome to November 2017. My name is Colleen. I am the Creative Gypsy. You can visit my website at thecreativegypsy.net, not .com, .net. The other one's weird, don't go there. Go to mine. So I'm going to do a monthly reading for you for the month of November. I'm going to use the Wildwood Tarot deck, as well as the Nature's Whispers Oracle cards. Very pretty artwork. So, yeah, if you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and share. And you may notice that every once in a while the video cuts out, and that's because I only have so much space on my dinky little phone because I'm doing the videos that way, and it stops after 10 minutes or so, and then I have to redo it. It's the whole thing. But hopefully it'll be better for next month. Okay, so I am praying over your cards. What does Aquarius need to know for the month of November 2017? The word sharing is coming up for me over and over again. Maybe you've been a little bit greedy or selfish lately, or maybe you've been over generous lately, but that word just popped up. I'm not really sure why. I'm just going to keep tuning in while I shuffle these cards. So I'm pulling 3 cards for each week of November. It seems to be working pretty well for me. So it seems like that's going to be the format that I'm going with. I'm feeling very level-headed with this energy. That's the word that also came up for me. So when I was doing Pisces, I felt very floaty and all over the place, and couldn't really get the words out very well. But with this, I'm feeling very level-headed and very focused. So I'm wondering if that's the energy that you're going to be experiencing for this month. And now I'm just pulling 2 cards from my Nature's Whispers Oracle deck so that we can get an overall theme and then a challenge. Oh, here we go. Okay. So it's just going to look like a hot mess, but you can see some of it. That's what it's looking like down there. Anyway. So, okay. Looks like the theme for this month for you is learning how to be gentle with yourself. I do feel a calmness around this month, a slowing down. So I'm wondering if maybe you've been feeling rushed prior to this month. Don't put so much pressure on yourself, is what I'm feeling. So just being gentle with yourself. That's the theme this month. That's what we want to reflect on. Really taking care of ourselves, Aquarius. And it looks like your challenge for this month is be in service. So when the word sharing came up for me, I'm wondering if that was sharing your gifts, whatever that may be, physically, spiritually, whatever is coming up for you when I'm saying this is what we need to work with, or you need to work with. I'm not Aquarius. I don't know why I keep saying we, but so maybe I do too. I don't know. So I'm feeling like being gentle with yourself, not being so overly focused on yourself, and using this energy to assist others in whatever way that you're able to. Being in service will help you to receive more, is kind of the message that I'm getting right now. So this is your challenge, to use this energy to your advantage, in a gentle, loving way, not in an aggressive way where it's, you know, what am I going to get out of this? Whatever it is that I'm doing. So that's the theme, the overall theme, and the challenge. So let's take a look at this month for you. So I am looking at, sorry, I'm just checking to make sure it's still recording. I am looking at the first week of November. I'm feeling like you're going to be very inspired. I feel like there's some sort of idea or some sort of idea is going to come to you where you want to move forward with it, but it looks like it's an extreme change. So I've got Ace of Bows, which is the ace, it would be the Ace of Wands. So it's a lot of action, like some sort of idea that's sparking this desire for action this month. This is the Shaman, or in the regular tarot is the Magician, where you feel like anything you go for this month you can accomplish, basically. But we have the Six of Arrows in reverse, which is the Six of Swords, transition. So it's saying whatever this energy, this idea that you want to go for, the timing may not yet be right. So you may want to push forward with it, but you may be finding some delays occurring as you shift from whatever it was that you were doing before into this new idea, this new way of life, is what I'm feeling. So there's some kind of transition that's not really moving forward in the way that you want it to. So I'm wondering if maybe if you go with a different approach that it would work out. I feel like this is going to stop in a second. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. So yeah, so some sort of something that you want to go after, that you want to start moving forward, but it doesn't feel like the timing is yet there. So let's take a look at the second week. I have Five of Vessels, Five of Cups, in reverse. So there's something that you are not acknowledging. Some aspect of this new idea possibly that you have not acknowledged, that I mean, vessels would be emotions, five is change, so some sort of emotional shift is happening along with this new spark that's occurring, but you're not acknowledging it. And that kind of makes sense because we are in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is all about, Scorpio's water sign, and it's regarding emotions, but it's like going really deep into the dark shit that nobody ever wants to really deal with. They just kind of you know, pushback and, you know, like for instance, childhood issues, things like that, things that you don't really want to deal with. I feel like this may be a reason why the transition isn't going in the way that you want it to, because there's something that you need to be addressing that you're not. It's like you're just having a party and not really realizing all these things that you need to take care of. And it's in reverse, so I feel like it's more so. Six of Stones, exploitation. And this was in reverse. So this is Six of Pentacles. And then we have Ace of Stones, which is the Ace of Pentacles, foundation of life. Let's see here. I am going to take a quick look at my book because I'm not quite sure how to explain this. Give me one second. Okay, yeah, so this actually goes along with what I was saying with the theme and the challenge for this month for you. This is all about what are you getting out of whatever service that you're providing. Basically, it's a very selfish energy here going on. So, I mean, like if you look at this father, they both look very poor, and he looks like he's just about ready to sell his daughter so he can get some food. Like, he doesn't give a shit. He's just gonna sell his daughter away so he can get what he feels he needs with no regards to what may or may not happen to her. So I feel like that energy is pretty extreme with this card. So there's this feeling of selfishness with no acknowledgement to what may happen to others, just as long as you are getting what you feel you deserve in this moment. There is potential. There is potential for prosperity with this new idea or new endeavor that you would like to embark on. However, what is the energy that you are putting towards it? If you are being selfish in your expectations of what it is you're providing, you know, the results may not be what you want. And it looks like this sense of greed or selfishness may tie to certain emotional issues from your past that you're not dealing with. So I'm going to move on to, so that's like the energy of the second week. Like, where are you putting yourself before others? Like, how can we transform that energy into something positive that works for both you and others? Let's see. So we have 18, the moon on water. I don't really remember what this card is in the regular tarot. I have it written down on my book. Don't judge me. I do have my book with me. I'm still learning, which is why these are all free. It's teaching me as you are getting a message in the process. So let me just quickly look and see what the heck is this. Oh, it's the moon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Duh, there's a moon in there. Look at that. Okay, so we've got moon energy here, and 5 of Stones, 5 of Pentacles, and we also have the Green Man 4, which is the Emperor. So it looks like the creative energy is pretty high right now. These are all upright, so that's always good for me. So I'm feeling like with this new endeavor that you are trying to move forward with, it may be something career-based, it may be something, just some aspect of your life that you want to shift in a certain way. it seems like the beginning of the month, it's going to be a rough transition because you're looking at it from a perspective. You may be looking at it from a perspective of what's in it for me, and not really thinking about anybody else in the process. And if you work through those emotions, like why does it have to be all about me? Why can't I make this work so it's beneficial for both others and myself? And then this energy of, like, I have to do it all on my own. I have to figure it out all by myself. Maybe you feel like you can't ask for help from others. So there's a lot of, when I see this, I see a lot of manifestation occurring, a lot of creative energy. Getting what you want is what I just got in my head. I feel like, I'm not sure when's the new moon coming up. I know that there's a full moon on the 4th, so it's, what, 2 weeks from now? So that makes sense. That's around the 3rd week in November, maybe towards the 4th week. So I feel like this energy coming up with the new moon for you in the 3rd week will be sparking that creative energy further, but also it's maybe not yet fully letting go of that feeling of selfishness where I had to take care of everything, or almost like a controlling energy is coming in. There's this egg of fertility. It may be in regards to family things. Maybe there's a child on the way, so you feel like you have to take care of everything. There's like all these things that you need to take care of. I don't know, maybe it's in regards to that energy, or maybe it's something career-wise. Who knows? Maybe it's you're very focused on money right now because you want to be able to support a child that's coming up. I don't know. I mean, these are general readings, so some people may get the message differently from what you're getting. So take from it what you will. If you want a more direct reading specifically for you, you can book a reading with me on my website, thecreativegypsy.net. Okay, so back to your reading. So when I see this, I just feel like this is really going to kick into gear, this energy after the full moon in Taurus. And then maybe you'll start to see, like, the transition might be rough at first. Taurus is a very slow-moving energy, and this month it's got this slower pace feeling, at least to me, with it. So you may be finding that what it is that you want to move forward may be going slower than you want it to. So just remember to be gentle with yourself throughout this process. But I feel like once the new moon comes around, things may start to pick up again, because it looks like the 4th week, the last week in November, it looks like you're able to give up some of those responsibilities to others. You feel more comfortable. Hopefully you will be taking my advice and feeling confident enough to ask others for help in the process. It will help to, relieve some of those responsibilities that you feel like only you can handle and nobody else can help you or anything like that. If you allow others in to help you, it'll be a lot easier on you, and you'll be able to take action. Things will start moving faster for you. That's the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to be heading in the right direction towards prosperity or abundance in whatever way that you are seeing it in your life. It is Pentacles, so it may be related towards money. And then this one is the Eel, the Knight of Cups. So I feel like, it's in reverse, so let me just take a quick look. Knight of Cups. So I'm feeling like Yes, okay. So you're going to start following your heart and letting your emotions lead you rather than being reactive to things. So things are going to flow a lot easier. I feel like around Thanksgiving time, which is, what is it, the third Thursday in November. Once you get through that, there's social events coming in towards the end of November. You're going to start feeling like you're going to feel more confident in following your intuition and following your passion and your joy. And it's going to lead you exactly where you need to go. Things are going to start moving faster. And it'll feel so much lighter. Those burdens that you perceived, those things that you perceived to be burdens in the beginning of the month will start to, lighten up off your shoulders because you're allowing others to help you, and you're allowing yourself to follow the energy in a higher vibration. So when you start taking care of yourself, you'll be in a lighter, happier vibration, and it'll be easier for you to flow with that energy and follow it through. Try not to get caught up in like this. There's this very controlling, restrictive energy in the beginning of the month. Try to work through that. Why is this coming up for me? Why am I being so controlling? Something that you might want to reflect on and work with. Journaling, things like that may really help you to work through that energy so it's easier for you throughout this month. So yeah, that's your reading for the month of November. Please remember to be gentle with yourself. Breathing exercises is what I'm hearing. Those yoga breathing will help you to work through those restrictive emotions that are preventing you from that may prevent you from moving in a nice flow through the month. So yeah, there's a lot of great things, a lot of inspiration coming in. Just learning to work with others, not using other people for your own benefit. Like, working with others will benefit you and them throughout this month. So really getting into this gratitude energy that comes with the month of December because of Thanksgiving. Maybe starting it now will help you to work through that energy, and it won't be so rough for you, hopefully. But end of the month looks great. Things are going to start flowing again for you. Just a little bit slower, work at a slower pace, be gentle with yourself, love yourself through all of it, and just keep this idea of being in service. How can you be in service to others? Really tapping into that energy. How can I serve? That's why we're all here. We're all here for each other and for ourselves. It's a learning process. So there you go, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you would like a reading from me, please visit my website at thecreativegypsy.net. And please let me know how this reading resonated with you. And also check back at the end of the month and see if, it tied in with how your month went. And if you have any questions or anything like that, leave it in the comments on the YouTube channel or on Instagram, and I will make note of it and I may answer it for you. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a great day.